Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Where as requested, universally requested, we have indeed rolled back time. We have said no. No, no, no. We must all see the story of Chibi. And I want to see it just as much as you guys do, frankly. I think I disappointed myself last week. I really did. I disappointed myself. I have not had the man in black turn up since my very, very first RimWorld run. And he turned up for that. It was just a rebuke. Frankly, Portia, Martin, Dr. Avalanche, welcome, welcome, welcome. It was a rebuke, frankly, of my genius. RimWorld said, you are not a genius. I say, no, I am. Buzzkill, welcome. I am. I have, in fact, surpassed genius into geniusosity. So, as requested, we're just going to largely ignore most of last week. No, just ignore most of it. It never, and nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. Dee Dee is fine, Buzzkill. Dee Dee's right here. Just doing Dee Dee things. Just going around, being an iguana. Doing whatever it is iguanas like to do during the day. Probably eating bugs and pooping. I mean, that's what I would do if I were an iguana. Zombie, welcome, welcome, welcome. Zombie, we've rolled back time. So things are happening down here. Riggs, you're still up for the operation, right? Have we sent anyone to actually do that, even though I believe you're our most qualified doctor? No, I'm sorry, you're our least qualified doctor. We want Zash to be doing this. What do you mean you're missing an immuno-enhancer? Oh, never mind. Lon's already on it. Never mind. Lon's not already on it. Hang on. Coffee in my face. So, no, Portia, unfortunately, the webcam is still broken. The spinny thing works just fine. It still spins, but you won't be able to see it because my webcam is broken. Also, my ring light broke. My entire apparatus here is crumbling around my fingertips here. Thank God all the monitors are working. Okay. Now that that's done, Lon, Riggs, how did we do on the operation here? Did you get your thing? Okay, you got your immuno-enhancer. So that's kind of where we left off. Yes, the colonist was left unburied. That's Chibi, my one-legged dead 13-year-old girl. Just sitting in a freezer, just being Chibi, just doing Chibi things, being all dead and stuff. That's all that's happening here. Okay, after that debacle, now what? We're still working on the throne. Okay, so the throne, and we got to get the charger up and running so we can get the bot doing anything at all. Hurley, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hurley, I thought we weren't going to see you anymore. I thought you got like a new job that interfered with the stream, which frankly anything should. Yegor, I know you hate everything that's going on right now. Could you please haul this, please? Could you get that out of the doorway? It's just we're losing a lot of cool air there. So I feel we should just get the hat out of the door. Wait, who's Philly? Oh, these are the traders, right? The traders. Yeah, are these the ones that we accidentally shot in the back? If so, they seem to be taking it very well. Looks like we bought some medicine off of them, which is good. Yegor is still hauling some stuff around. Everyone's going to have a nervous breakdown, especially Yegor, because Yegor hates life right now. Yegor is not a cannibal, nor is he a drug addict, nor is he into ripping his own limbs off. So, hang on, coffee. There we go. So he's not real happy right now. The Muffalo's getting chopped up. We didn't do that one, by the way. I didn't murder that Muffalo. That Muffalo, I believe, was a mad Muffalo. We had to kill that Muffalo, otherwise it's going to kill us. Chibi, you still fresh frozen? Yep, totally fresh frozen. Been dead for 53 days. My goodness, time flies when you're a dead 13-year-old girl. Time just flies right by. In many ways, Chibi is immortal. Chibi is not aging. Grumpy here is 53 days older, but Chibi is still the same sprightly, one-legged, 13-year-old drug addict that she was 53 days ago. Just having a good old time. Can we get these lungs moved at some point? Malnutrition, asthma. Yeah, what am I doing with you? Am I converting you? I am converting you. Could we move on? Here's what I'd like to do. Marjo, can you work on this? Yeah, prioritize working on the mech recharger. Because we need to get the bots up and running. It's great that we're moving all the tainted clothes. I do love that. That's fantastic. But we do need to also focus on getting the bot back up and running, because right now it's doing nothing at all. It's just sitting over here being unpowered. Yegor does have tentacle healing. I know, we should convert him. I kind of need a church to do that, or to do it better anyway. Zash can do a little bit of it, and we can certainly have a bash at it when Zash wakes up. I hate to wake the guy up to do a little quick conversion. The trade caravan's out of here. Okay, bye guys, thank you. And they want a church anyway. They're busting for a church. Like we would really like to celebrate our insane religion of cannibalism, drug addiction, and cybernetics. We'd really like to celebrate that in a more formal setting. Could you please build us a church? And I'm like, sure, at some point, time permitting, I will build you a church. Hang on, coffee. Now we do have, because I'm just noticing it down here, Zash does have inspired recruitment. So I could just go magically convert Buell now, but that doesn't, or rather recruit him, but that doesn't make him our religion, our ideology, which is what I need. I need him to be our, because otherwise he's going to be really surprised when he has to start eating people. He's going to be shocked by that. He's like, wait a minute, I didn't sign up to eat people. And we're like, yeah, but that's like totally a thing we do around here. Marjo's working on the thing. Cool. That will be done reasonably soon. And then we can get the bot back up and running there. More clothes are being moved around. Good, getting the tainted stuff out of here and more over here-ish. Excellent. And then hopefully at some point we can start burning those. Zash is insane. Well, that's not going to help with the conversion, Zash. Hang on, there's a toxin drop. Okay. Short answer maybe. Wait, didn't I build a thing for that? Didn't I build a thing? I built a thing specifically for that we've done nothing with, by the way. There's a whole bunch of toxic waste around here somewhere. Boy, I could really go for a refugee quest. Get them to move all that toxic waste. Is that a perfectly good ibex dough? Yeah, perfectly good ibex dough over there. Somebody go eat it. I know it's not a person. And what are these meals, by the way? Do they have any people in them? Carnivore. Well, you know what? Close enough. Close enough. It's a carnivore. Yeah, go back to dropping toxic waste on us. I could get down with that. What have you got in return? Some jade. Okay, skill trainer for plants. Not bad. And then Dead's Desolation by Fever. That's just a recreation game. Boy, it's a big one, though. Holy moly. 180%. Psychic Animal Pulsar and the Archive Capsule. Both of those I could live without. And the Psychic Reader, not as much. Ability to get the upper hand in negotiations. I mean, that's cool. This would be better. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say let's just go ahead and take that. I mean, it's just a bunch of toxic waste. It's nothing we haven't dealt with before. It's not trying to eat us. So yeah, Zash has gone on a bit of a tear, which is unfortunate because I really needed him to do some converting around here. And Buell, are you being fed at any point? Oh, vaguely. Kind of. Hang on. Waste packs and pods. Where are the waste packs? Yeah, that's a bunch of waste packs. Yep, sure is. This is just for waste packs, right? There's nothing going on in here but waste packs. Yes, correct, true. True, good, excellent. Zash, when you're not insane, could you, like, do anything at all? Like, maybe help Marjo out with the thing down here. Boy, I really need Chibi back. She was great at cleaning. She was really super good at cleaning up the place. Do the toxic waste dropping this is backwardville. I know. It's like a callback from the last one, except they're dumping toxic waste on us this time, and I'm more happy about it because I got some good stuff in return. Marjo, have a quick snack, and then actually Grumpy, could you get the bot? Yeah, carry the bot to the recharger, please, and get this thing back up and running. It's not doing anything right now except sitting there. It's like a doorstop, really. So pop him in here, and then we can get on with some other things once Zash stops being insane. Riggs, are you out of the hospital right now? You're having some psych IT, and then you still got the gutworm thing going on, which is no good. Are you back in the hospital? Yeah, you're back in the hospital. Anyone want to get up and, like, deal with that? Like, Lon, you're a pretty good doctor, right? Yeah, you're a wicked good doctor. Do you want to, like, get up and deal with Riggs? I mean, it's just gutworms. It's not that big a deal. But I need every kind of all hands on deck, as the kids say today. Hashtag all hands on deck. Nope, it's just going to be nap time. All right. Priority number 2 is the throne room, because I need to get higher with the royals so I can order trade convoys from them. Not that I actually have the whole talk to people in space phone. Where are we at on that? Oh, we're doing the harpsichord. Okay, I mean, that's cool. Harpsichords are great. Everyone loves a rock and roll harpsichord around here. But not as high priority as I might want it to be. What is that? That is a steel table for no readily explicable reason. Oh, hang on, there's a raid. Lunch is here. They're attacking immediately. Great, I love it when they attack immediately. It saves so much time. So, okay, cool. Thank you. Put at, well, there's a lot of them. Put everyone in the runaway zone, please. And Dee Dee can just stay in the Dee Dee zone for Dee Dee. And then team, anyone who is, like, conscious and not insane, come over here. I don't think they're going to get through the trap corridor. I don't think this is going to be a problem at all. But just in case... Yeah, there's 4 of them coming in from here. Lunch is here, guys. We might want to pop out and go, ha-ha! And then make sure they don't, like, you know, run away and stuff. So, you're dead. Yeah, okay, could we hustle? We're going to miss 2 of them. Dang it! No, there's no way we're getting there. Never mind, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Just get the 2 corpses that we've got right now. That's cool. And they left 22 jade. That was nice of them. So, everyone can go back in unrestricted. All right, so just a light snack came up. But hey, you know what? It's 2 more humans that we have an ability to eat now. And isn't that what we really want? Just the ability to eat. Gutworms are, in fact, a big deal if you're the person with them. You see, but I'm not. That's the key part there. That's the key part of the equation. I'm not the one with the gutworms. Who's breaking down now? Oh, Yegor. Yeah, Yegor is always sad about things. It's because he has to eat people. And, you know, butcher them, skin them, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's a bad day if you're Yegor. And Yegor is Yegor. Who else is on wardening, by the way? Is it just... Oh, it's Riggs and Zash. Riggs, do you want to, like, feed Buell? Oh, no, Marjo's on it. Never mind. Marjo's coming in right now. Yeah, you're right, Buzzkill. Our food does have a habit of getting away. But we got 2 of them. And if we'd been a little quicker, they moved very fast. They were very keen to get down here and try and kill us. And then we're like, haha, no, you're dead, and now we're going to eat you. Yegor, what are you up to? You're hauling... Oh, good, you're hauling the corpse. Great. Good, perfect. That's exactly what I needed you to do. Just get those corpses in there. Yep, there we go. They're right there, ready to be chopped up. Well, that'll make people happy for a while. Raccoon meat and alpaca. Alpaca and potatoes. Yegor's gone insane. Gotcha. So Zash and Yegor are now completely insane. Backup wall with holes that slow them down in the retreat. I could line... the entire area with chunks, because they move very slowly over chunks. You got to kind of lumber over them, if you will. Hashtag lumber over them. So I could line the area with a bunch of chunks, like rock chunks. I just really kind of needed to get the guys over here rather than over there. I didn't put them in a good position. But don't worry. We're going to work on killing as many raiders who come in, even if they try to run away, like a bunch of cowards. We're going to shoot them in the back. And then, you know, skinning, butchering, eating, yada, 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 that kind of thing. We could do with making some more drugs, if anyone wants to get on that. I see we have, like, not as many drugs as I might ideally like us to have, and by that I mean we have virtually none. So, you know, that's no good. Now, I'm not using the bionic leg. I'm saving that for Chibi. That's got Chibi's name on it. Seriously, Chibi's name is right on that. So we just wrote it in magic marker. And then, you know, when Chibi gets up from the state that Chibi is in now, when Chibi moves on to the next stage of her life, because right now she's in a stage of death, but that is just one stage of life in RimWorld. There will be others, enhanced in some way. Oh, there's that human meat coming in. There. Where did you find that corpse? Where did that one come from? Hang on. Did we get... Oh, we got raided down here, too. Oh, well, they missed that. Yeah, well, that's fine. They got in the trap corridor. Great. Lizzie, welcome. Make fine meals with the humans. You get twice... Actually, that is a pretty good idea. Lizzie, I don't know what you do for a living. And it's really none of my business, frankly. But when you're at work, you know, if you go into work on Monday, I want you to go to your coworkers, because, you know, you gather around the water cooler, as people do. I don't know if people still have water coolers. I assume they do. I mean, people need cool water. And not cool like it's really, like, awesome, but cool just like, you know, a drop in temperature kind of thing. So people need those kinds of things. And you're going to gather around the water cooler, as they say, hashtag gather around the water cooler. And you're going to say, well, what'd you do this weekend? And, you know, maybe one of your coworkers went to a movie, or one of your coworkers robbed a bank. I don't know, whatever it is they do. And they're going to ask, hey, Lizzie, what did you do over the weekend? And you're going to say, well, I watched this complete stranger play a game, and then I suggested different ways he could use human meat more efficiently. And they're going to be like, wait, what? And you're going to be like, yeah, see, we were having a conversation about cannibalism and how to efficiently process a human. And I came up with a really good idea about how to get more bang for your buck with a human leg. And I promise you, Lizzie, they will never bother you again. Never bother you again. Okay? If you have any problems with your coworkers, you just tell them what you just said to me. And just, you know what? You can just copy and paste that. Make fine meals with the humans. There you go. That's what you did this weekend. I want us to be clear on that. That is actually a very good idea, though. So simple meal, simple meal. How about we do fine meals, but let's fidget with this a little bit. Okay, so no meat except human meat. Only human meat goes in here. Well, we don't have a lot. We go through this very, very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. And they'll love it because it's a fine meal. Let's bump that up to... Yeah, bump that up to there, and do it until we have, like, 20-ish. Because I don't want to go through too much of this. So, 20 fine meals. That's what we're looking for. 20 fine meals. Oh, and I should put a pause when satisfied on that. So, pause when satisfied. Thank you very much. This is what you did this weekend, Lizzie. You sat around and you thought about... Maybe you've been thinking about this all week. I have. I definitely do. I think about this game all week. I can't wait to come in and play this with you guys. I love playing this with you. This is one of the highlights of my week. It's one of the best parts of my weeks is doing what I'm doing right now. And maybe you have too. Maybe you're like, what do I think? How could I help Dave more efficiently process human meat? And you came up with an idea. It's almost as good as the idea of butchering them, when we go on our little murder parties. But that was just a key idea. That was so much genius that it was almost blew my mind. And I'm a genius. I've gone past genius into geniusosity. Hashtag geniusosity. Hang on, coffee. No, Portia, I never do powered doors either. I just don't find it necessary. The doors open just fine. The doors are just fine. Maybe if I was going to do it, I'd do it on the outer perimeter. Just in case we were being chased by somebody, that would move slightly faster. Oh, also, who's in charge of the happy tree? Because all our dryads are dead. Lon, apparently you're in charge of the happy tree. Could you go do this? Prune it? I don't know. Change a dryad. Whatever. Whittler are coming by. Oh, cool. We love Whittler. They're the only people we're not eating. Which quest? Oh, Hilda's insects. No. We're going to let that... We're going to go ahead and let that expire. Yeah, thanks. That can just go away. It is a legendary harp. It's a really good harp. No, thank you, Hilda. We've had bad luck with insects. It hasn't worked out real well, if we're honest about things. And we are. Where are the visitors? Are they here? Yeah, we might trade with them. They've probably got nothing of any value, basically. Nothing at all. So these fine meals that we just made up here, contains meat, human meat. Excellent. Good. All right, so not only is it human meat, which they love, but it's an excellent quality meal. So they're going to love it even more. This will cheer them up no end. Yegor is going to snap. He's stopped rambling, but he's going to go off on something else. Yegor, apart from the fact that you live in horror, what are your major problems? Okay. Someone disturbed your sleep. Zash is insane. Sure. Mediocre barracks. Where are you living? Do you not have your own room? Oh, Yegor. Oh, okay, we can fix that one real quick. Yegor, that one's for you. Where were you living prior to this? We have a barracks? When did I get a barracks? I got several unowned beds here. Where the heck were you sleeping, kid? I don't know. No idea where he was hanging out. Can you make the happy tree happy? Pet its bark. I don't know. Chit-chat with it. You just need auto turrets outside your wall. Yeah, I don't generally put them outside the wall because they're very vulnerable at that point. What I usually do, and I will probably do it when we get turrets under control, is I put them at the end of the trap corridor. So if anyone, like when you get the mega huge raids, watch out for the traps there, Whitla. It's not that we won't eat you. It's just I want to keep you on your good side there. Usually I put them like one here, or something like that, just in case there's any stragglers who make it through a trap corridor. Because sometimes when you get those giant raids, they will make it through. And just have them pick them off here. I don't usually put them outside. I find those a little vulnerable out there. Okay, Yegor's about to lose it. I think I need to focus primarily on this. Oh my god, that's going to take forever. 1849. You work from home. You don't interact with coworkers, but you're playing D&D tomorrow. There you go. There you go. There's your perfect opportunity right there. What you'll do is walk in and go, guys, I've had a great idea. I'm going to re-roll as a cannibal because I've had some very exciting ideas about how to efficiently process human meat, and I'd very much like them to share them with you. Just walk in with that, Lizzie. Just your whole D&D crew. Just walk in and go, I've had exciting ideas about cannibalism, and I'd like to share them with you. And just see the look on their face. I just want to see what happens. I won't be there. Maybe I will. I don't know. I doubt it. I think the odds of that are statistically nil. I mean, it may like 0.0000 and then a whole bunch of other zeros and then a 1 at the end of it. But just in case I happen to bump into that crew, I'm very much looking forward to seeing the look on their face. Again, it's statistically nil. It's statistically impossible that of the 8 billion people on the planet and the size of the planet. I mean, you could be in Burma for all I know. Maybe you are. Maybe you're in Burma. Maybe you're like, my God, he nailed it. Maybe Lizzie is sitting home going, my God, I am in Burma. Of all the countries he could have picked, he actually picked the one I'm in. So you see the variables here, Lizzie, the variables, #variables. The variables here are too wild for it to be in any way statistically possible to be in the same place at the same time. But if I were, and you said that, guys, I've had some very exciting. Just hold off on the dice rolling right now. Just chill on the dice, okay, and chill on the Yeti. I assume you have Yetis. My last D&D campaign had a Yeti. Chill on the Yetis, chill on the dice. I've had exciting ideas about how to efficiently process human meat, and I'd very much like to share them with you. That's what you're rolling in. And then, if it's 0.00, then a bunch of zeros, and then a 1, that I'm in the same room, I will get a good chuckle out of that. I'm like, ha-ha! That was funny. What was I doing? Oh, Zash is going to go insane again. Zash, what are your big problems? No artificial enhancement. Great, I can probably fix that. I'd love to give you the bionic leg. I'd be okay with that, but that is for Chibi. Be very clear about that. I've got a prosthetic arm. I mean, I could just rip your arm off. Ambi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Our favorite alcoholic chicken. Zash, you're so sad. I'm just going to rip your arm off and put another one there that's actually not really as good, but somehow you're going to like it more. Yeah, I gotta get. Oh, you've been okay, hang on. The drama is happening again. So Zash is still hitting on Marjo. Okay, Zash is still hitting on Marjo. Marjo is not happy about Zash being insane, but apart from that, doesn't really care. And Riggs is actually getting more and more fond of Zash. Yeah, as time goes on, she's kind of digging Zash, even though she used to hate him. In fact, she liked her living room more than she liked Zash. I believe it was her dining room, She liked her dining room more than she liked her husband. But now, she's +4 on her husband. But Zash is still hitting on Marjo, and does not like Riggs, even though Zash used to like Riggs, but was still hitting on Marjo. Escandalo. So the no artificial enhancement I can deal with. And then I got to work on a church of some sort. If we could get this going, that would be a lot better. So the machine form and the archonic image are obviously they're two different things. You can see that right there, Dave. But one of them is a statue, and one of them I think is a thing you put on the floor. Am I right about that? Morbid slab, sandstone, animalist, totemic, diamond mindbend carpet. Oh God, I have to have that. I have to have that. I don't even care what it does. It's a diamond mindbend carpet. I'm putting that down. 35 cloth. No. I should save that for the throne room. Actually, the throne room floor is done. Oh, I got to have a mindbend carpet then. I don't even care what it does. This bedroom is now getting mindbend carpet. Because. Just because. Okay, Zash, I'm going to rip your arm off because you're being kind of whiny about things. So I'm going to set you up with a prosthetic arm that you don't need. Either arm will do. So install a prosthetic arm on your right shoulder. Okay, and somehow that's going to make you happier because you love this. This is literally your religion. It's literally your religion right now. Why are we doping up Lon? What's wrong with Lon? Oh, he's got sensory mechanites. We'll go to the hospital for that kind of nonsense. Zash, could you hang out in bed, please? And then I'm going to send Lon over at some point, seeing as you just doped him up. Or doped her up, rather. Okay, and drop the safety save because we don't lose colonists to dice rolls. Lon, could you wake up and perform a major operation, please? Thank you. It'll cheer Zash up. It'll cheer him up. Hang on, coffee. Exactly, Hurley. We just need some black lights in here. It is right next to the drug lab. You could just punch a hole in there and breathe heavily. Speaking of which, nobody's actually manufacturing any drugs. How's the meals things coming? I think they've eaten all the meals. Yeah, I don't think they've got anything left here. This has got human meat in it. That does not. That's only got venison alpaca. Alpaca. Okay. That's fine. We're making food. I mean, food exists, even if it's not all humans. Speaking of all humans, where is our next, well, let's just call it what it is, murder party. Where's the next murder party going? Probably this farming work site. Boy, if I found another site that had just cages of dead people in them. Oh, was that brilliant. And then we got pirates over here, the toxoid chokers. Not going over there unless we're very heavily armed. Nepivel and the Lurigs. None of them like us. Only Whitla likes us. Whitla's the only one that likes us. Because we haven't eaten any of them. Actually, we might have eaten one or two, but that's only because they died by accident. By accident, I mean something else other than me killed them. And if something else other than me killed them, it was not my fault. Simply not my part. Not my fault. Buell, I don't suppose you're like any more chipper. No, wow, you really believe in this Astro Justice nonsense, don't you? And you hate everyone here. You just despise everyone here. I'm kind of inclined, Yegor. What's your problem now? Oh, you also have sensory mechanites. Your eyes are gone. Yeah, I knew that part. I'm kind of inclined to have Yegor go do the unnatural healing on Buell, just to tidy him up a little bit. He's got a lot going on. The eyes are no good. The lungs are no good. If you convert over to us, I've taken other people's lungs. I'd be happy to put them into you. Jack, welcome, welcome, welcome. I would be happy to put those into you if you felt like that. If you just wanted a couple of new lungs. Is that human meat? Oh, good deal. Yay, human meat. Good news, team. Human meat is back on the menu. It's never actually been off the menu. No, don't bother trying to convert Lon, Yegor. Lon is into cannibalism. Yegor, stop it. Hang on. Go do your unnatural healing on Buell here. I want to see what it tidies up. And, of course, if it gives him a tentacle. Because it's prone to that. It's prone to tentacleization. Hashtag tentacleization. Buell might have tentacles momentarily, Portia. We're going to see. But I want to see how much it tidies up. I mean, will it fix the cataracts? Unnatural healing, yes. Oh, it healed the asthma. Okay, we fixed your lungs. Cool. Well, we didn't fix your eyes. I could take a couple out. I mean, if your lungs are perfectly good now, you don't really need both of them, do you? Do you need both of them? Oh, Zash, did you get the arm that I penciled in for you? Yes, you did. Are you happier now? Transhumanist modded, yeah. But more importantly, it took off the negative debuff. That's the important part. The negative thing is gone. It's more important to get that out of here. And yes, I know it's cold. It's because nobody's built the heater over here. We only have so many people, Zash, and you primarily do most of everything around here. So you shouldn't be surprised by that. Okay. All right. What's my next move? The bot is happening at some point, because the bot could be working on the throne. Ambrosia, well, hey, drugs are drugs. Don't turn down drugs. So get that, and get that, and get that. Okay, and then no sewing over there, please. Yeah, you're never going to turn down drugs. It is a core tenet of our religion. Drugs and cybernetics and, the eating people thing. Zash is up and running. Zash, could you do a conversion on Buell? Kind kind of jumpstart him, please? Because he's taking an awfully long time. There we go, down to 50%. Okay, down to 50%. Gonna be a little slow going with this cat. How was the Italian sub fruit bowl and soda? It was very good. Thank you. It was the soda was caffeine-free Diet Coke. Because I'm at the point where too much caffeine late at night and I'll be up all night. I was up all night anyway, but that was more my fault for playing XCOM 2 into late into the evening. So yeah, no, it was the Italians. The Italian sub is always good because we always get it from the same place and we know it's good. So consistency. That's what we're going for there. Hang on, coffee. There we go. What's my next move? My next move is just waiting on the throne room. I'm just waiting for somebody to deal with this throne. And then we can call the royals in eventually once we get everything else built around here. Who's supposed to be on numero uno construction? Zash, who I just put in the hospital and ripped his arm off. Lon's in. Lon's going to do some work here. Lon, are you good at this? You don't suck. You're not completely awful at construction. And it's going to be a while till you get to level 7. So you'll get the job done eventually, but we've got a lot more things to move around here. And a lot more things to build. I also need somebody on, like, mega cleanup duty, too. There is a copious amount of vomit around here. Just really a stunning amount of vomit. Stunning amount of vomit. Yegor, I'm going to put you... let's see here. I'm going to put you on... Actually, I put Grumpy on that. Now, Grumpy's got other things to do. Back off on hauling. Grumpy, you have way more other things to do around here. In fact, now that I just said that out loud, which I did, I totally heard myself say that. Are we, do we have a bill in for this? No. Unsuspend that. And don't bother with that one. We've got enough granite at this point. And you're down to 43%. Wow, that was really good. That was almost as good as the actual conversion that we did. Huh, that worked out. Willow, welcome, welcome, welcome. I could just get some lights in here, too. That'd be great. Zash, what are you up to? You're reading. Neat. Could you, like, do anything but that? Could you go do work instead of reading? I'd rather you didn't read. I'd rather you actually got something done around here. And then more stone blocks will be coming in the fullness of time. We've only got 1 human meat left. But we should have an amount of meals with humans in them. By the way, Buell, have you been fed human meat? No. No, you'd love some drugs. Hey, I get it, man. Who doesn't? You know what? I can actually work with that. Hang on, Yegor. I'm gonna just give him a cup of tea. Just give him a cup of psychi tea, and then Yegor, could you go and do that, please? Yeah, operate. Well, give him a cup of tea, basically, and that'll cheer him up a little bit. Might be a little happier about life and more willing to adopt our ideology of cannibalism, drugs, that kind of thing. Oh, and the ripping the limb off thing. So, Buell, are you happier now? You are happy. Yes. Okay, well, at least you're not happy. Yeah, you're in serious pain. Who isn't, Buell? Who isn't? Okay, how long till the unnatural healing pops up? Because I might be able to take care of those... 5.2 days. That's going to be forever. I might be able to take care of those eyes as well. We went to the Chocolate and Coffee Festival. Oh, my God. How do I get there? No, stream's over. I'm going to the Chocolate and Coffee Festival. I don't care where it is. We're going right now. Does Mrs. Dave knows this? Does she know that exists? I have no idea if she's watching this or not. Does Mrs. Dave know there's a Chocolate and Coffee Festival and we're not at it? Like, we're not present. I'm streaming RimWorld and I'm not at the Chocolate and Coffee Festival. How is this occurring? Hang on. I need to put somebody on cleanup duty. Yegor, could you be like super mega cleanup person, please? Thank you very much. So I've learned 2 important facts. 1, there's a coffee and chocolate festival. 2, I'm not at it. Those are not good. We've done a harpsichord. Cool. So I need to start setting some stuff up here. So in the art bench, let's do what's the thing called? The machine form. Okay. And that's one of the things you want. Yeah, you want a machine form. Grand sculpture, do I want that too? Liberal statue. What's a liberal statue? A statue that, like, I don't know. I'm thinking of a political joke, but I won't. Do this out of only stone blocks. Yeah, just do that out of stone blocks. So what is the archonic... Oh, you could just look at it. Archonic image. All right. There are 3 believers. Got it. Columns. All floored. No beds. Got it. Right. Okay, so is this just the church? It's the variant of an ideogram. Open the ideology. Oh, it's down in ideology. So, image. There it is. Okay, the Archonic image, and that's 50 steel. Oh, a small altar. Let's get a small altar. Okay, I gotta work on a church for these people. So, wait, it's a month? Oh, it's in a month. It's in a month. All right. Well, when it comes to somewhere that isn't New Mexico, let me know. And I will be the first to go down there, and Mrs. Dave will be the second. Actually, she might beat me there. It's chocolate and coffee. I mean, that's a really good gig. What was I going to do? I was going to chop down some trees to make sure that we have enough wood kicking around for all these braziers. The bot's back. Excellent. It works slow, but it continually works. It just keeps going. Well, it doesn't. Actually, it breaks down after a time, and then, you gotta recharge it. So it doesn't keep going. But it's pretty good. How about we started the concept of a church up here off the throne room? So do that, and then maybe do that like that. That's probably enough space for a decent church, right? How big a church do you really need? I mean, how big a church do you really need? It's just church. I mean, we're not going to go nuts here. 1362. Dear Lord, that's going to take forever. Zash is asleep. Marjo is building a spike trap. Okay, I mean, that's fun. This is tainted. We won't even bother with that then. I'm not even going to have them move it anywhere. Donkeys are doing fine. And rare thrumbos, that's fine. If they get caught in the spike traps, hey, I've got free thrumbo horns. And we should be getting into spring. So let's make sure we turn the sowing on the hay field back on. And the drug field, definitely. We were going to want a lot of drugs. And then what have I got over here? Some potatoes, sure. And this is what? Rice. Just turn them all back on. Is this cotton? Yeah, cotton I definitely want. And this one is, what, potatoes. Could we maybe switch this? How about we shrunk this a little bit and then turn that into, say, heel root? Because that's always going to be handy to have. So, heel root there. Oh, we still don't have anyone level 8. Okay, when we do, they'll get that done. I'm just going to leave that like that. When they do, somebody will get to level 8 at some point. That's just the nature of things. Wow, we are getting a lot of stuff moved, though. That's great. Good job, team. Bot's still working on the throne. We're not even down below 1,000 yet. But my mind-bending carpet is going in. I'm very excited about this. It is mind-bending. You stare at that for a while, you're going to have a bit of a freak-out, is what you're going to do. You're going to have yourself a bit of a freak-out. You're going to be going, oh, dude. You're going to be calling your friends, asking them to talk you down. You're definitely having a freak-out. A good old-fashioned 70s style freak-out. So let's get... Who's on mining? Who is on mining duty right now? Basically everyone, obviously. Marjo, you can also be on mining, because everyone does mining around here. Grumpy, you're really good at it. Why don't you be on... What are you doing while you're sleeping right now, which is less effective than I might want it to be. And also, we've got quite a bit of jade. Why don't we do, as well as our machine form thing, let's make some sculptures out of jade. I bet we could get at least 2 of those in play, and that'll be some good money to sell. Or sell for some good money. Or indeed, trade them for hardcore drugs. And if the royals happen to pop by with a trading caravan, that would be like the best news in the world. Also, you just said, Dave, that a refugee quest would not go amiss. So what if you also started to put together like a dormitory or something? Now you're losing focus here. You're losing focus. Can we make the throne out of human leather? No, but we can make drapes out of human leather. Good question, Buzzkill. Good question. And you know what? We're going to need these at some point because they will demand them eventually. So what is that? There we go. A drape out of human leather, right there. That's what I got for you. 2 human leather drapes. If I do that, Portia, they're just going to announce new DLC. They're just going to announce new DLC, and then I can't start over again. I got to find out what happens to Chibi. I'm just as invested as you are. Oh, Grumpy's into the mining. Grumpy's like, oh yeah, I'm loving me some mining. Got a gas mask, gonna do some mining, all that cool stuff. I think I'm just waiting here. Oh, we need a research project. Right. We did the harpsichord thing, didn't we? Well, just get started on microelectronics then. Because that'll get me the space radio. And by the time we've done all that and put the human leather drapes up, then we'll probably be in a position where the royals will actually want to come and talk to us. I was going to do something right before that. Oh, it's actually going to make a harpsichord. Because we don't have one. Or indeed any other musical instrument to put in here, right? No, we have no musical instruments to put in here. So that is the smithy, right? He says optimistically. Yeah, the electric smithy. Put that, where can we tuck that thing? Can we tuck that maybe over here? Not enough stored. Oh, there will be, don't worry. There will be enough stored. Don't worry about the stored thing. I think we got a pile of it around here somewhere. Yeah, it's still a huge pile of steel down here. That's no problem at all. And then put a chair up there too. So chair right there. Okay, good enough. Hang on, coffee. Mind-bending carpets were my favorite band in the 70s. Yeah. I mean, you check that carpet out. That's a good old-fashioned 70s freak out there. Riggs is really into trading. Neat. I would love to trade. Drugs, largely. Or a Resurrector mech serum for anything else that's going. Speaking of which, where did we put the rest of the drugs? Did those just rot out there? Not cool, guys. You could have moved them into the fridge. Lots of space for Psychite here. And then we've lost the potential for drugs. No good. Yegor's cleaning up. Cool. Did you get all the vomit, Yegor? Yeah, you did a pretty good job. Nice job. Why don't you go back on hauling for a while until we've got more vomit to deal with? And where are we at with, where's Zash? Okay, 21 hours until we can do another conversion. Buell, I would really like to kind of bum rush you into believing in cannibalism. How's that going? Oh, much better. Much better. Okay, we're really knocking that down now. So we'll have him on side pretty soon. He can go sleep in the mind-bending room. Ow. That's just awful. Oh, another farming worksite. Yay! Buell's fully healed. Good job, Buell. Well done. And you're down to 15% certainty. Oh, yeah, one conversation with Zash, and Buell's over to our side. I don't know. I have no idea if it gets progressively easier to convert them. Like, it seems they stay at a high level, but once it starts going down, it starts going down faster, which would make sense. Once you lose faith in something, you're pretty much done. You're like, I don't believe in that anymore. Why did I not do that? That was weird of me. Well, I'm a weird guy. Mine all of this out too, Grumpy. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what my plan was here, Grumpy, but just mine all of that out. And where is power in relation to here? Okay, let's get that to go. I know you're saying I don't have enough steel. I assure you I do. I assure you we have enough steel. Let's put a lamp in here because we need something to see. I don't have anything else but that. We need to be able to see in here. Grumpy, don't you whine at me about not having a table to eat at. You did that to yourself. You could have gone over and eaten at a table. Give the bot credit. He's been down here for like 2 game days working at this, and he's only just got it under 1,000. Oh, good. Medical treatment. Yegor, what's your problem? Oh, okay, it's the sensory mechanites and the asthma and the fact you have no eyes and you have frostbite. Yeah, okay, you're just a hot mess, Yegor. I get it, dude. I get it. But that's how you're living, as Ice-T says. That's how you're living. Okay? Psychic Soothe is ending, so everyone's going to go nuts again. Zash, how's the conversion? 12 hours. Okay, Buell, you're going to be on side, well, at least with the cannibalism thing, super quickly. Super quickly. I would love to give Yegor the lungs, but I'm not. I think Yegor's going to leave. Or just have a freak out and start killing people, and then we're going to have to kill him, and then we're going to have to eat him. I mean, I'm not turning that down. Also, could we move all of those things, please? Move all of those things, please. And we haven't really moved the toxic waste at all, have we? Boy, I wish this had priority haul like Going Medieval does. Like, focus on this. This is what I want you to do. Zach is relaxing socially. Just go get like one toxic waste pack and get it out of here. Because that will eventually destroy the ground. And I'll have to get one of those pollution things that never quite seem to work the way I want them to. Pop it in the freezer. All right, pop it in the freezer, please. Okay, that's one. One down. Let's go back to my concept, because the church is actually moving along nicely here. Let's do smooth surface here, and all of this, and all of that. And this could be going a little faster than I think it might. I wonder what kind of... I need mostly stone blocks. I need even more stone blocks than I needed before. And that's kind of Grumpy's department. Although I won't need as many. I don't need to do, like, amazing ones here. Just normal floor will be fine. How's the throne coming there, kid? Oh, that's taking a while. What did I say this should be? A wooden column. Okay, can we get... I'm asking them to do a lot. I just don't have the manpower for a lot of this. Ooh, we did do the smithy, though. Okay, somebody start making a harpsichord out of wood, I guess. And that's what harpsichords are made out of. And somebody start getting on that. Who's on crafting? I know it's Grumpy, but who else is on crafting? Nobody really. Marjo's kind of on tailoring. I think tailoring is under control right now. So how about we back that off? You just stay on research, Marjo, because that's going to take you forever to do microelectronics. It's somebody else, like Yegor. Yegor, you've got a skill of 3. Why don't you do a little bit of smithing there, I guess. Get some smithing going on. Ooh, the human leather drapes are in. Yay! Yay! Buzzkill, that one's for you. 2 human leather drapes right there. Just human skin hanging from a rack. Hanging from a rack. That's all. Hanging for just human skin. And you know why? Because we have so much of it. We have so much human leather. Look at this human leather. Hundreds and hundreds. Oh, hang on. Zash is on board. Where's my man here? Yeah, let's do convert on you, please. Let's just turn you over to our side. Hey, Yegor, how strongly do you believe in your thing? Oh, wow, wicked strongly. Like, Yegor's wicked into that. He's like, I love this thing that I'm into. This is fantastic. Chibi, someday. Someday, Chibi. It's gonna happen for you, kid. You're just waiting to happen. So, Buell, this should be all we need for you. Okay, it's down to 0%. Okay, that's cool. Is that technically converted, though? Yeah, you're into our thing now. Yeah, you're into our thing. Great, cool. So put him over to the other thing that we want to do, recruiting you. Buell, remind me why I wanted you at all? Animals and cooking. Medical. Yeah, you can kind of be a backup doctor there. Construction's good. Yeah, actually, you're not bad. You're not great, but you're not bad. And you can have the mind-bending carpet room. Everybody loves the mind-bending carpet room. This is done. Nicely done, guys. Well done on that. So do I think... What have I got a lot of? Granite. Okay. So let's do some... I don't need the nice tiles. I just need, like, regular tiles here. Actually, I could do it in carpet, couldn't I? I got a lot more... I wish I could do human leather carpet. That'd be nice. Wait, am I out of cloth? I am out of cloth. No wonder we can't get that last tile done down there. Huh, that's odd. I thought I had more than that. Okay. So what would I say? What did I just say? I had a lot of granite? Okay, so just regular granite tiles. All right, how many do I need here? So like that much, that much, that much, and that much. And then what else have I got a lot of? I've got a degree of sandstone. So sandstone, if I do this, not quite enough. Okay, do that much, and then do that much. And then I'll fill that in with something I haven't quite determined yet. What is that? Oh, dread leather. Yeah, no, don't make anything out of that. Everybody hates that. Okay. That all seemed to go together fairly well. Buell, what is your actual resistance? 12. We'll hammer that down. You don't even worry about that. We will hammer that down very, very nicely. Okay, I think I don't have anyone on art, do I? No. No one at all, actually. So, you won't do it. Well, I mean, I haven't told you to do it. Everyone's terrible at art. Of course, it's Grumpy again with the art. Grumpy's just doing all the work around here. Oh, what is this? Combat supplier. Okay, I mean, that's cool. They will not have a Resurrector Mech serum, probably. I suppose they could have it, but they won't. They're simply not going to have that. Grumpy, where are you going? You are... Oh, you're making a harpsichord. Great, good. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. How many other... The columns have been done. If we get the throne eventually done, we'll actually be in business. I gotta get that harpsichord in here. But Grumpy will work on that. Cargo pods. Okay, what do you got? Just some regular steel. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with regular steel. Everybody likes some regular steel. Wow, yeah, that pollution is really kicking up. We should really move the toxic waste packs around, guys. Really just kind of get them not outside. Maybe put them in the freezer that I specifically built for this event. But no, that's fine. You just keep doing your thing there. Yeah, you can talk. Go talk. Go talk to the combat supplier. I doubt they're going to have anything spectacularly good. They rarely do. But we'll give them a shot. We'll see if there's anything good there. I don't really know if I have much to trade, honestly. I don't have nearly as many drugs as I normally do. What do you think you have? Yeah, a bunch of this, really. I wouldn't mind grabbing, well, anything at all. What have you got? Tech print for jump packs, don't care. No, none of this. Do we really only have 9 medicine? I thought I just bought it. What are you people doing with medicine? Oh, you know what? It's because everyone has the sensory mechanites and stuff. They got the stupid diseases that we keep having to treat. Okay, I don't want any of that. You can have that. You can have those. I'll keep the shotgun and the revolver just in case. You can have... Actually, I've got another revolver. So get rid of the awful one. And then you've got tox grenades. Yeah, you just don't really have much that I care about. No, this is not really the trader that I want. Yeah, I think I'm good. No, I'll take your 6 silver and you can just walk away. I know, a hole to hell would be nice. A hellhole, if you will. But yeah, that would be delightful if we had one of those, but we don't. So, Zash is working primarily on the floor. That's cool. I could probably... We could be able to have enough... I don't think we're going to have enough materials for this. Grumpy, I'm going to put you on #1 crafting for right now, just to bang out a bunch of stone blocks in a hurry. Oh, the poor bot. Well, he's down below 500. We are getting there. Wow, that yellow is really bright when you illuminate it by fire. Oh, wow, that is hard on the eyes. I think I could light this room with that. That is really brutal when you put the braziers up with it. Let's pan away from that for a while, shall we, kids? Yes, let's. What have I got down here? I've got a skill trainer for what? For plants. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got that. Somebody should have that. Who likes plants? Plants 5, okay. Plants 4, plant 0. Not Grumpy, because he's doing literally everything else. Lon, I think, is our prime plant person. I'm not giving it to Yegor, because I don't trust him. Riggs, why don't you be more into plants, okay? Just be better at plants. And then I'll kind of boost you up a little bit here. So, Riggs. Actually, you're already 2 on both of those. That's good enough. Okay, why is that? It's only a 2-point boost. Not that great. New hay going in for the donkeys. That's cool. Why is there a corpse down here? Why did we not eat this person? Why did we not eat this person? Not cool, guys. Also, why are we storing corpses here? We should not be storing any corpses here. No corpses there, thank you. That's a perfectly good meal. Perfectly good meal. Now I'm going to have to bury it. I'm going to have to put it in the ground like a barbarian instead of eating it. All right, no, not a sarcophagus. We're not going crazy here. Put a grave there. Why did we not eat this person? You're literally cannibals. And you had a corpse, a perfectly fresh 13-year-old person. What was your gig? A 13-year-old girl, a teenage mechanator, decent at construction, loves setting fires to things. And instead of eating her, you just dumped her in a bunch of rocks. Alicia, welcome. Alicia, why did we not eat this person? There's a perfectly good person down here that we could have eaten, and we just dumped them in a pile of rocks and walked away. Not cool, right? Not cool. And you're sitting at home going, oh my god, you're right, Dave. That's not cool at all. I'm so glad I tuned in to find out how uncool that is. I get it, Alicia. I'm as outraged as you are. I'm as outraged as you are, and I know you're outraged. You may never have been so outraged before. You're going to go to work on Monday and be like, guys, I am still outraged. I've been outraged all weekend. But I'm especially outraged right now because there was a perfectly good person there, and we didn't eat them. That could have been lunch. Oh, 321 on the throne. You're killing me, bot. You're killing me on this. Perfectly fresh for a 13-year-old girl. Yeah, exactly. Ambi, you're outraged. I get it. I get it. Zombie, you're outraged. Everyone, I'm outraged. Perfectly good corpse down here. And now it's desiccated. Now we can't eat it. Okay, that could have been a snack. Could have been a nice little snack. Isn't the Mechanator you got the chi from? I think they already come desiccated. Well, we could have tried, Lizzie. We could have tried. Okay, that defeatist attitude, Lizzie, is not going to get you any human meat. Okay, you can't walk in here expecting to fail. You have to walk in here planning to succeed. Okay, planning to succeed. If they're desiccated, we stick them in the freezer and figure it out later like we did with Chibi. Okay, Chibi will be back at some point. This is just one phase of Chibi's life, not the only one. Okay, so I see a lot of pieces going in here. Grumpy, what are you on right now? You're doing the stone blocks. Okay, you are on stone blocks. Wow, Zash, you lay these really fast. What is your construction skill these days? 19! Whoa! That's a lot of constructionizing. You are very, very good at construction. Like, super good at construction. Also, we've got more things going on here, so let's do a little bit more power down there. And then another light, like here, if that'll stretch to there. There we go. So another light in there. And then I think we will have enough for all of this. Boy, I'd love to put some carpet right in the middle there. That'd be sweet. That'd be super nice, but I don't think we're going to get away with that. Hey, bot, how's the throne coming? 211. Distress signal. Hang on. Hang on. Pact of Trebo. Frantic voice. Begs for immediate assistance in being eaten? Defending against a threat. Everything at their camp. Oh, no. That's the, No, that's an anomaly thing. No, that's just going and fighting like flesh blobs. We got no time for flesh blobs right now. I just know I can't be dealing with flesh blobs. We couldn't even keep a hold of 2 demons without them escaping and unfortunately running into a bunch of our friends who he then accidentally shot. No, I've got no time for flesh blobs. That is I have not said that today. That's the first time that phrase has come up today. I've got no time for flesh blobs. Okay, hashtag flesh blobs. But it may come up again. You know, it's early in the evening. That may come up again. Okay, we've done everything except that, and I've got 71 sandstone. Okay, let's do sandstone tile right in there. And that'll be what I need for the church. And then I got to figure out what we do with this thing, this ideogram. 50 steel. And it doesn't look like I can make it out of anything else except that. Zash has gone off again. I don't mean off like he's spoiled in the fridge. I mean, he's on a bit of a tear. So, I would like to get... I want to make sure we still have some steel... Oh, wait, there's even more steel over here. Never mind. Yeah, we've still got tons of steel on the map. This is probably one of the best maps for steel I've ever had. Okay, so let's do this ideogram thing here. So that can go right there. Okay, Lon's in, helping out with this. That's nice. What is a burn bong. A burn bong. Wood structure packed with smoke leaf. Hang on, this is funny. Hang on. There's another happy tree. Cool. Ignited during a ritual and produce a huge amount of smoke leaf smoke for a few hours, after which it's destroyed. And wow, that takes 150 smoke leaf. That seems very inefficient. Wouldn't it be better just to make the smoke leaf joints? So... what else do you guys need? Granite. I can probably make it out of something else though. And then that's my thing, my archonic image. And then after that, I need the machine form, which is the statue part of the equation. Got it. Okay. Isn't there an inherent danger? Yes. Yes, I'm basically begging for an insect raid at this point, and we see what happened with that last week. Insects come along, we don't live. But, easily defended. This is probably one of the most easily defended colonies I've ever had, because we can just pop down between these two sections of mountain, and that's it. 2 walls, and I'm done. 1 second, please. So between 2 sections of walls, I've never built walls that quickly and easily before. So I'm willing to take that chance of basically begging for... where is the thing? Okay, cool. Yeah, harvest that. I think that's what I wanted to do. In exchange for this being wicked easy to defend. Wicked easy. Yeah, I will definitely have an insect issue in the future. Hopefully we'll be better armed by then and better prepared. And I'll be really on my A game rather than my C game, which is what I was doing last week. I'm really just more disappointed in myself more than anything. I should have done better with that. And it's... When you're... Okay, so when you're a genius, like me, and you've surpassed the realms of genius, you've flown past genius in the right lane, giving genius the finger, and into the realms of geniusosity, hashtag geniusosity, it is easy to disappoint yourself when you make what is effectively a rookie mistake of taking a quest that was way above our level. Way, way above our level. Glad to see we're still here with Chibi. Yeah, Chibi, I honestly, Alicia, I want to see the end of Chibi's story more than anyone. I mean, you guys tune in. I don't know why you guys tune in, but for some reason you guys keep tuning in. But I genuinely want to see the end of Chibi's story. Also, how are we doing on the old food here? I mean, I see a lot of meals. That is cool. A lot of meals. Visitors from whom? Okay, it's just Whitla. Boy, they love us. Whitla's just all about us. They are wicked. Oh my god, the throne's done. Hang on. That's been like 7 game weeks. This is for Riggs. Yes. Okay, can I now please do my royal quest? Yes. What do you want? Oh, I need a harpsichord. How's the harpsichord coming, guys? Did we make that at some point? I don't see it. Is the bill still there? Yes. Okay. So, Grumpy, we've got enough stone blocks, Grumpy. Could I put you, please, on smithing number 1? Okay, smithing number 1, please. I need you just jamming that thing out, kid. Just slam that harpsichord out. That's a fun phrase. Boy, that really is nice. Slam that harpsichord out. Go ahead, say it at home. It's really, really fun. Try it. Slam that harpsichord out. It feels really good when you say that. This will not be the last time I say slam that harpsichord out. Oh, that's just so fun. Who's gonna have a complete breakdown? Zash, again. What's your problem? Okay, rebuffed by Marjo. Oh, now nobody likes you. We're working on the images, dude. We're literally working on them right now. Okay, the thing is happening like as you're talking. This is happening right now. In fact, it's almost done. Dude, 44, and we've got your image cooking along here. What I need is a harpsichord sometime in the near future. If somebody could just get me a harpsichord. Buell, I see you're being talked at. You're down to 7.4 in the old resistance. Good. You'll be on our side fairly soon, and I've already got a bedroom ready to go for you, which is nice. A logging work site. Those tend to work out well. Bunch of loggers. I just go in, kill them, butcher them, skin them, eat them. It's going to be a good time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the bot is done with that. Okay, that's one of your issues dealt with, Zash. Okay, so don't be whining at me about not having your thing. Oh, it's disrespected. Yes, we're working on the walls and things and the whatnots. Okay, we're working on the whatnots, Zash. Okay? Sounds like something you might get timed out for saying chat. Possibly. I would not time you out. You could say that all day, Alicia. I don't care. You do your jam, as I say. Not as the kids say, because no kid would say that. But as I say, you do your thing. Do your jam. How's the harpsichord coming? 257 on the old harpsichord action. And I think I need to put Yegor back on number 1 cleaning. Because it is grim around here. How about we did a couple of... What else have I got for stone blocks? Got 139 sandstone. Could we do a sandstone brazier? How much do these consume? 50. Good. Do 1 there and one there. That'll help to light the place up a little bit. And that'll probably cheer them up a little bit. And then at some point, we'll get the walls smoothed out, and people will be less sad about things because we're not disrespecting their thing. Zash, we are working on the whatnots. Okay, working on the whatnots. In fact, if you wanted to smooth the wall, you're the one who's so good at construction. If you wanted to smooth the wall, we could get this operation going. But no. Zash is just going to sit in bed and be all whiny and lose his mind. Just like he always does. We are allowing sewing here, right? There's a reason we're not doing, like, literally anything at all. Probably because they have 50,000 other things to do. Zash is number one. Rigs. You should be largely on that, aren't you? I see you've done a lot of other things. Who's the best at growing? None of them are very good. So you've got, rigs at 7, because you just took the enhancer thing. So we're almost at the level where we can do the heal route, but not today. I got a lot of drugs outlined. Lots and lots of drugs outlined here. Lon, where are you going with that? Oh, you're making tea. Oh, good. Yeah, we need drugs. Yep. Oh, Yegor can do the unnatural healing again. Buell, maybe we can fix your cataracts. I think we're going to maybe fix your cataracts. You might end up with a tentacle, but also the cataracts are going to go. And you're going to love it. Even if you get a tentacle, you're going to love it. I mean, you won't. You'll actually hate the tentacle. Unnatural healing. Cool. What did we fix on you? Wow. We fixed literally everything. We fixed everything. Buell is mint condition now. So could I take your eyes out and give them to Yegor as like a prize? That'd be cool. I wish I could remove eyes in this game. I'm sure there's a mod for it. I know there's a mod for it. I bet there's a mod for it. But taking someone's eyes out. You're down to 6.5 on the resistance. We may see you sooner rather than later. And Grumpy is, I think, almost done with the harpsichord, which is great. They're working on the walls. The church is kind of coming together here a little bit. Let's make sure we get that out of there. And then the next thing you need is the machine form. So I need somebody who's artsy for that, basically. I don't really have anyone. Hang on. Where'd you put the harpsichord? Where'd you put it? Harpsichord? Harpsichord? You know you can just look for it, Dave, right? You can actually just type in the word harpsichord. You could even go, just start with harp. And then, no, there we go. Good harpsichord. Where? Right there. Good. So let's install that. No, that's chair. That's a chair, Dave. Don't install that. No, yes. Let's install that right here. Put it over there. And then, Lon, could you actually just go ahead and just, like, do that wicked quick, please? Prioritize working on that. Just slam that thing over there. I got harpsichord slamming to be doing. Because then, finally, I think we can actually get the royal quest going. Yes! Yes, your night ceremony. Yes, please. Yes, do that, like, right now. Boy, that's been a long time coming. And, Riggs, just for letting you know, once Chibi is back, we'll be naming her your heir, and if you happen to have an untimely demise and Chibi turns out to be the royal, that's going to happen. That's probably going to happen. I might have Zash do a little convert on Yegor, but I don't think it's going to work, to be honest with you. I think Yegor is pretty set in his ways of not eating people. Very stubborn about that. I think Dee Dee's coming down for the ceremony, which is very nice. So go begin the bestowing ceremony. Yeah. Anyone who wants to show up, sure, cool. Come along with us. So there we go. I bet it's only been like weeks I've been trying to get this throne room done. Guys, don't hang out in our church. It's not, like, ready yet. It's not ready for churchy stuff. But what I am ready for is some permissions here. What? Oh, Grumpy started fires during the ceremony. Neat. Thanks, Grumpy. Is this the right time for this? Is this really the right time for this? I think they just tried to set fire to one of the royals. It's hard to tell with all the braziers. Hang on. All sorts of things are going on right now. Okay, it was an unimpressive ceremony. Could everyone who's not insane go put some fires out, please? Thank you. If you're not insane, go to the front desk and put some fires out. I know he's still doing it. Yeah, he's still actually doing it. If we could, yeah, focus on that. Focus on that. Yeah, Zash tried to convert Yegor. It's not going to go over very well. Give it another shot. You know what? Where is Yegor? Okay, Zash, give it another shot. Let's just keep poking at Yegor until he believes in eating people. There's more fires. Okay, down to 73%. That wasn't bad. And now that we got the church up, I don't know if the church ceremony is more effective or not, but I feel it should be. Didi is not impressed. Speaking of Didi, that's a cloth animal bed. How about we made a human leather animal bed? Because I did promise that Didi could sit at the right hand of the throne. So let's make that happen. So how about a human leather animal bed right here at the right hand of the throne? And that'll be for Didi. Oh, I should make sure Didi can go in here. Hang on. What is the Didi zone these days? So zone, expand the Didi. Yeah, see, Didi actually can't get in the throne room right now. So now expand the Didi zone over to there. There we go. So we're going to have... this one's for you, Buzzkill. Because I know you like a bit of human leather. Hey, who doesn't? Wait, whoa. Where's Riggs? Okay, Riggs, just put the fire out and then, leave. Okay, we need to put the fires out, guys. We need to work on the fires. Okay, because we're all dying right now. Riggs is going to collapse, and then he's going to be all sad. He's going to be all sad about life. We've lost the bed. The bed is no good. Okay, that's fine. That kind of vaguely worked in the end. Oh, wow, we already put this up. One human leather animal bed for Didi. I could theoretically put a donkey in there. Yeah, reassign Didi to that. And you know what? No reason to waste this. Let's reinstall the nice animal bed over in the donkey zone there. Okay, the donkeys can have that. So, as promised, Didi will now sit at the right hand of the throne. Okay? As you're looking at it out, like you were the king, obviously. My right, not your right. And that is where Didi lives now. Yegor is jamming out on the harpsichord, as one would. That makes total sense. Now I need to get someone on, like, hardcore art duty, and I don't really have any good artists. You can back off of that. I mean, I guess Grumpy. Grumpy, once again, is my best artist. So did I queue that up for, like, #1 thing? I did, and we're going to make that out of stone blocks at some point. Now, what other fun things can I put in the church of eating people and cybernetics and drugs? So I can put the pillows, the pews. Which one does our thing support? Because we have specific things we want. So we want pews, and yeah, the machine form we're going to work on. So basically pews is how this is going to go down. Okay. So let's get some of those going on there. So a wooden pew. I don't know specifically. No, I know that. There we go. I know we don't have enough now. We'll have more later. And then maybe one there and one there. You know what? I don't actually need those ones right now. Let's just back that off. It's kind of a smaller church. And then the altar. Yeah, we definitely want an altar. How about a wooden free shrine right there? And then a lectern could go like that. Okay, church is getting ready to go here. We're getting all churchified. And there we go. Didi at the right hand of the throne. At the right hand of the throne. This is donkey number 2 is my favorite donkey. He's everyone's favorite donkey. I don't know if it's a he. I have no idea. But they seem to be perfectly happy. They're just down here being donkeys. Pretty soon, next week, we definitely got to go on a murder spree. Because we're running out of... Well, actually, we're running out of food. Well, we're not. We actually have quite a lot of meals. But the larder is not looking as stocked as it could be. Are we making any progress on planting literally anything at all? We've gone for our non-edible crops first. I'm going to put somebody on, like, #1. Especially Riggs, because if you could get up to 8, then we could do the whole heel root nonsense. Okay. And then probably some flooring in there next week. Granite meteorite. Don't really care about that. As long as it didn't land on us. That's pretty much the only thing I want to know about. And Buell, how's your jam going here? You're down to 5.5. Did we replace the bed yet? Yeah, we've actually done most of the work down there, except for that one piece of carpet that is annoyingly not working out. Yegor, I'm going to bang you on to maximum cleaning for a little bit, just to tidy the place up. And I know the image is disrespected. We're working on respecting the image. I assure you we're working on respecting the image. It's going to be all respectified very, very soon after we chop some more trees down, because I'm pretty sure we don't have too much wood. No, indeed, we have 30 wood left. So get all of those chopped down. Okay, where am I at? Oh, I don't have my permission. So I got 2 ready to go. Well, Trooper Squad, definitely. And then Death from Above, right? I mean, it's got to be Death from Above. If I did food drop, would they drop me human meat? No. No, they would. No, that'd be silly. I mean, they're not going to drop human meat. That'd be ridiculous. Do the aerodrone strike. So, Trooper Squad and Death from Above. I'm ready. Okay, good. Now we got some backup. And you know what? If the Trooper Squads come in and die, we can eat them. I win either way. Really, I think our big lesson so far from this run of RimWorld is that when you're a cannibal, you win either way. It's win-win when you're a cannibal. Either you get the thing you want, or the person dies and you eat them. It's just win-win. Why more people aren't embracing cannibalism, I don't know. It seems it's non-stop winning when you're a cannibal. Yegor, are you going to... Okay, you are vaguely working on cleaning things. Good job, man. Good job. And how's the microelectronics going? We're about, like, almost vaguely, not really halfway through. It's like a third through at this point. Lon's working on a bunch of stuff. And more importantly, we're working on the, I think, oh, the bot is in there. Okay, so Zash is working on that. Wow, Zash is so fast at this. So very, very fast at this. This is great. So the church will be almost done. Do you need anything else, by the way? Role change, public execution. Yeah, we might get down with that at some point. That might be a thing that happens. Conversion ritual. Why can we not do that? Oh, because we're simply not ready to do that yet. Got it. Okay, that makes a complete degree of sense. And when is that going to be happening, Zash? Yeah, 2 days. Literally what it just said. I mean, you just read it, Dave. It just said 2 days, and then you're like, oh, I wonder how long it's going to take. Oh, wow, 2 days. That's a coincidence. Oh, sometimes I crack myself up, and then sometimes I sort of facepalm myself, which is weird. And then, yeah, Yegor, you come down and clean the throne room. That'd be great. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome job, man. Great job on the sweeping up around here thing. All right. Wow. Almost done with this. I can't believe how Zash is so fast at cleaning these things up and polishing the stone. I mean, that's what the Construction 19 will do. Yegor, good job on the cleanup. How about we go back to number 1 hauling? Nope, that's just made you insane. No, Lon's going to go insane this time. Really? Lon's going insane this time. What's your problem? Yes, I know. The kid is in the freezer. You ate non-cannibal food. Okay, we really need to deal with getting more food. Serious pain. Do you still have the mechanites? Dear Lord, do these things ever go away? I mean, yes, they do. But it takes such a long time. And then I want to look at getting more bots around here. By the way, rigs, did you get... You've done nothing at all. You've just... Really just abandoned your post, Riggs. How do you feel about Zash these days? You into him at all? You're psyched you got a knight title. Yeah, I bet. And yeah, okay, your opinion is going down on Zash. Right now, you like drugs more than you like your husband. I'm sure, I totally get that. You're back to liking your dining room more than your husband. Great, and you're wicked psyched about your human leather pants. Wicked psyched about this. The faces on my clothes aren't smiling, but they make me happy. Oh, wow. That is so serial killer dark. That is wicked dark. Oh, great. Good. So you're wicked psyched about that. Yeah, you're actually the happiest person here, I think. And you... Oh, wow. 2.8 days since you had ate a human. We will work on that. I promise you. There's a whole bunch... Look at this. It's a site right here. Oh, no, that's the distress signal. No, we don't want to go there. We'll go over here. We'll go over to the farming work site and kill those people. And then we'll swing over here and kill those 2 people. And then we'll butcher them and bring them back home. That'll be a plan. That'll work out just fine. And Then we'll have a little bit. We've done the machine form. Where did we put it? Somewhere in here. There it is. Okay. Install that. It's nice and small, which is good. Put that just sort of over in the corner there if you could. And could somebody actually do that, please? Zash, why don't you go ahead and just bang that right out? Oh, you're already doing it. Great. Good. That'll be another pop-up thing gone. I'm sure you're going to tell me it's disrespected, but we'll learn to cope. Yep, it's disrespected. Great. Good. Why is it disrespected? What's the problem here? Room requirements are not met. Oh, columns. You want columns. Oh, I can do columns. Why don't you say you wanted columns? Column it on up. Column, 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 column. There you go. That's all you needed? Just a column? Enjoy. Have fun with your column. Oh, jeez. TG, welcome, welcome, welcome. TG, how do you feel about columns? Because these guys are wicked into church columns. They just love a good church column. They're like, it's not church unless we've got a column. I've seen churches on TV. They don't always have columns. Some of them do. That is true. Some of them do. Some churches have columns. But some don't. And you know what? Those are okay too. That's fine. But these guys are like, no, I ain't going to church unless my church has got a column. It's just not. It's not a church of cannibalism, drug addiction, and ripping my own limbs off and replacing them with toasters, unless there's a column. It's really a column for each tenant and then an extra column in case we think of something else. So it's a column for cannibalism, a column for drug addiction, ripping your limbs off, and then a spare in case we think of something even better. The column vendor in history. Yes, that's. I love that movie. I do. I've seen that movie more times than I care to count since I was like 10 watching that movie. Probably wasn't supposed to watch it at 10. I didn't get most of the jokes when I was 10, but it seemed like it should be funny, and indeed it was. Did we get? Yeah, we got the desiccated corpse buried. That'll cheer people up a little bit anyway. Okay. Columns need to go in, and then we need some wood for that. But that will happen. We'll get that under control. Lawns decided to insult everyone. You know what? That's a perfectly justifiable response. That is a justifiable response to what's going on here. But the throne room's done and acceptable. The church is almost acceptable. It's very, very close. We throw a few columns in here, and it's going to get all churchy around here. And then we know we can convert people. Speaking of which, I mean, we can convert people now, but 1.1 days. I might keep picking at Yegor if he's not going to... see, he's going up again. This open creed nonsense has got to go, Yegor. Just get down with the cannibalism. Okay, just accept the fact that we're eating people around here. We're not, actually. We don't actually have any human meat at the moment. Good raid would be fantastic right now. So Lon's insulting Marja while she's desperately trying to figure out microelectronics. Yegor's having a nap. The lizard is just wandering around doing lizard things. And the lizard now has a human leather bed made out of human leather. To go with the human leather drapes. We've really probably put those in here. How much human leather do I have left? Oh, tons of it. An inordinate amount of human leather. Copy these. We need human leather drapes everywhere. Not enough. Oh, not enough wood. Why can't I put that there? Somehow that interferes with the thing. I could put it over here. Okay, we'll come back to that. This is fine. We'll come back to that. So they'll ease up on the whole disrespected thing. Undignified bedroom. Oh, I gotta make a good bedroom for Riggs. That's fair. That's fair. I can work with that. That I can work with. Especially if I get Grumpy back. Grumpy, what are you on right now? You're on art, but we're not doing that right now. Go back to number 1 crafting. If I get some more stone blocks, I can make a decent bedroom for those guys. Or at least Riggs anyway. And then I suppose Zash will be happy too, because he'll have a really, really nice bedroom. And he's like, wow, I got a really, really nice bedroom. Yeah, you need, what do you need? You need a room impressiveness of 40. It's actually only 35 right now. Just throw a statue in there. That'll do the job. What is that? It's a normal statue. I hate to waste the jade sculptures on that. I'll have a think about it. I'll spend the rest of this week thinking about RimWorld instead of like the real world. Guys, let's wrap it up for there. Okay, we've rolled back time and everything is all better now. It's not. We don't have any people to eat, but we're going to solve that pretty quick next time with a little sojourn, as the kids say. #sojourn. Out to do some quick murders, butchering. And this time I got to remember to butcher them before we try and bring them home, because that worked out great. They're a really efficient way to travel with human meat. Why is there a yellow border in the throne room? That's our fine carpet. That's really, really nice yellow carpet is what that is. So that is a carpet. So guys, let's wrap it up here. We will come back to some more of this next week after a little more Inzoi on Friday. And thank you so very, very much for allowing me to do this publicly. I am still constantly surprised that people turn up and listen to this nonsense, but here we are. We're still doing it. So guys, I will see you next week. Thank you so very, very much for watching. Goodbye.